A few last parting shots of the Fluval 2.6 Gallon Spec. I learned a lot over the course of the year with this build, and for those of you wanting to get into nano tanks, I'm going to share with you what went right, what went wrong, the things I learned from my first nano tank build, coming up. Now, I had a lot of fun with this nano tank over the course of the year. It was set up September 2015. It's now September of 2016. And the tank took several different forms from the initial build in September of 2015 to the final result that's now being broken down. I tried some different plants in the background, and the tank adopted a few different looks over the course of the year. But here are some things that went well and some things that didn't go so well. The fish selection. Celestial Pearl Danios. I figured it's a small fish, it's a small tank, I'll get 6 of them and it'll work. Well, Celestials are fish, as any Danio is, that like to chase. They need room. They didn't have that in this tank. The chasing caused them to stress out. I lost my first 4 in the first 6 months, and really I only had 2 left for the remaining 6 months. Some better fish options: a beta, which I'm going to now in the new build. For hard water, Endler's Live Bear or at least Killifish. For soft water, Ember Tetras or Chili Rasboras might work, and of course shrimp and snails, always a nice option for a small tank. I was happy with the plant growth, the combination of the pool filter sand and the root tabs. Especially for the crypts in this tank, they responded very well to that. Now you can see as I pull out this lutea, the root system that developed on the plant. It also sent out several runners, which you can see breaking as I pull the plant out. But really the plants were powered by number 20 pool filter sand and flourishing root tabs. Now there's some pros and cons with my plant selection. Now while the lutea grew well in the front, it almost grew too well. I wanted a good foreground plant, and it just got too big. I didn't consider how tall the plant would be when it filled out. Crypt Parva would have been a better option for a foreground plant. It's a slower growing crypt. Now the Crypt Tropica in the back right of the tank grew very well to 6 or 7 inches. It was a perfect placement. The narrow-leaf Java Fern did well, and some people say if you can't grow Java Fern in your tank, you can't grow plants at all and have no semblance of a green thumb. Well, everything grew pretty well in this tank. Now I did have an issue in the back left corner of the tank, which you see is still empty. I tried a variety of plants in the back left corner and I couldn't get anything to grow. Now I attribute this to poor lighting coverage in the back left corner, and I think that was fixed when I made my lighting change. But all in all, what I did realize is that crypts perform very well, at least for my water parameters, with the combination of sand and root tabs. I didn't dose in this tank. Most of the plant nutrients came from the roots and the root tabs, and maybe some from the water column. Now, switching to a Finnex Stingray JLC 18 light was a good move. I got much better coverage out of that light, and I kind of wish I had done this earlier. I might have gotten something to grow in that back left corner. So that's it, folks. A few things that went well as I take a few last shots of the tank before I take it down. And even in this picture, it looks like the driftwood just threw up narrow-leaf Java Fern. It's time for a change, time to take it down. So I'm going to drain it, clean it, and of course I will share the new build with all of you. Please like, comment, and subscribe for future content. I hope this video was helpful, and thanks for watching.